Good evening and thanks for joining us. The president of the Rosebud Sioux Tribe has declared a state of emergency.
According to the declaration, drug use and trafficking and gun-related violence are threatening public safety and health on the Rosebud Reservation.
In our top story tonight, KELOLAND's Kelly Volk looks at the declaration and how a federal prosecutor is reacting.
Drugs and guns continue to contribute to problems on the Rosebud Reservation, according to an emergency declaration signed by Tribal President Kathleen Woodenknife this week. The declaration calls on the U.S. government and multiple federal agencies to honor their obligations to provide sufficient law enforcement resources. Allison Ramsdell is the U.S. Attorney for South Dakota. Her office, which falls under the Department of Justice, works with its federal partners to prosecute certain crimes in Indian country in federal court. Ramsdell isn't surprised by the declaration.
We know from working in Indian country, we work there every day, that violent crime is on the rise, that drug trafficking, like everywhere in South Dakota, is on the rise.
Ramsdell says her office is making the most of the money it's given to do its work in Indian country.
The resources we're given, money-wise, are only enough to fund 6 full-time employees. But we have made the decision to use about 18 full-time employees, the equivalent of 18 full-time employees, to work violent crime and drugs in Indian country. And we do that because we know that if we're not there, it's up to the tribes on their own, because the state can't operate in Indian country when it comes to these issues. And so that's the resources we've allocated. Would we like more? Yeah, I would like more colleagues to do this work. It's important work and it's hard work.
Woodenknife is also calling on tribal officials, employees, and residents to play a role in keeping the reservation safe. Kelly Volk, KELOLAND News.
And KELOLAND News tried to set up an on-camera interview with the tribal president today, but the timing just didn't work out. The tribe made similar declarations last year and in 2019. KELOLAND News has received a statement from the Bureau of Indian Affairs, and you can read that under this story on KELOLAND.com.